This is Goons, Games, and Gear with your host, the head goon, also known as Derek, also known as Second King of Atlantis, followed by the co-host, G-Phone 71195. I don't know. I thought it was, for some reason I thought it was a one. I just copied whatever you put in our live streaming service.
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe we'd do it like an official, uh, uh, like opening to our
Intro.
podcast. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Before we get started, everyone, tell your friends and family about our live streams on Mondays and Fridays, 7:30 p.m. On Fridays, we do something a little extra and play games with people and ourselves, and it's a good time. We live stream it. YouTube, Discord, join it, please. The Twitter, TikTok's blowing up, which is pretty cool. We got our website, and check us out on Anchor/Spotify specifically, because then you can catch the VOD on there, which also bumps our numbers up. So, you know, I'm just saying, I think it's pretty cool. Technology's
Yeah.
awesome.
And leave
And
us a 5-star review.
oh yeah, 5-star review. Yeah, totally. And before we really begin, Derek, what is the shirt of Monday?
See a shirt. Hold on, I'm gonna just like poke them up.
Okay, it's Kirby.
It's
It's
Kirby.
it's a
It's
it's a
stuffed
great Kirby
Kirby.
shot. That Kirby that definitely reminds me of not Superstars Allies. The great one on Game
Just
Boy Advance.
Superstar, right?
It is
I
Superstar.
think that was just Superstar.
Okay, okay. Well, it was a great game. All I'm saying. So thank you for that. I wish I had a shirt like that. I mean, I've like my tees, but they're not like cool video game assets like Godzilla and like Broly and yeah, I don't feel as cool as you. It sucks. Anyway, oh man. Okay, so I'm not sure if anyone else has heard today, but and this happened today, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an Embracer group which I never heard of before. You have apparently, or
Yeah.
we at least we did our research on it. They're gonna acquire Is that how you spell it? Eidos? Yeah,
Eidos Montreal,
Eidos. Thank you. Good.
Crystal Dynamics, and Square Enix Montreal.
Yeah. So if you don't know who those are, it's Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, Thief, which I mean, like was brought back just to die again.
Yeah.
Legacy of Kain, which was never brought back and just is dead. And it says more than 50 back catalog games of Square Enix holdings for 300 million. What is going on? Why is everyone acquiring other people?
I
Microsoft, Sony, like
I don't
we're like
know. I,
acquiring wars.
I don't understand this at all
Why is that?
because these are like all the studios that make the smaller smaller relatively compared to what else Square Enix does.
Right.
But like, they never failed. Deus Ex and Tomb Raider were never like bad games.
Yeah, did
So
they sell? I mean, especially actually both of them.
Tomb
I
Raider
was gonna
sells
say,
incredibly well whenever it comes out.
and DSX didn't the newest one do pretty well? I mean, that was like a few years
Newest one
ago
did
though.
really well. Yeah.
Although I think they should have just been the ones who did Cyberpunk. I think they had like the world
Oh
building
yeah.
and the and the formula. They just never
They
never did
pretty
an
much
open world
did.
one, right? Well, it wasn't
Deus
open
Ex.
world, right?
The new one was like semi open world. You'd go to like an area and then that had like open world aspects to it. Then you'd move on to like another part of the city and so on.
So like Monster Hunter.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay. Well, I never actually played any of them. I just only saw like videos of it, so I assume all I heard was like praise for it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll throw the welcome the game or groups into the Embracer group. Blah blah. More jargon. Uh, yeah, it's really confusing because why, especially Square Enix? Why would they like? Are they trying to get out of the game business? Why else would they sell the property?
I don't know. Because now like Square Enix is just going to be making Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts for the most part,
That's
and
all they
whatever
need to
like
do.
JRPG. I mean, honestly, yeah. Final Fantasy 14 is like so popular that like funds everything else, and then their games always sell well anyway. So
Apparently they Square Enix Montreal basically has been only making I'm gonna say Go games, but mobile games like Hitman Go, Tomb Raider Go, DX DSX Go, which I think is a stupid name. I don't know what's up with the Go. Like, what does that stand for?
yeah, I don't know.
That's stupid. But you know what? What it's for 300 million. And they own like a bunch of other like third party properties. That's like their game.
Right.
Like they literally acquire everyone else to do the work for them. Like let's see, they have Gearbox, What Gearbox that's wait,
Borderlands.
it is Borderlands. Okay.
Yeah.
Dark Horse Comics 3D Realm, that sounds familiar. What is that? What is 3D Realms? Do you know off the top of your head?
I don't. That sounds really familiar.
Right? Yeah, 3D Realms. I can't think of. Is it Duke Nukem?
No, that's Bethesda. Oh, 3D Realms does a
Oh,
bunch of like JRPGs and or JRPGs, jeez, indie games and stuff like that. They did like Rad Rogers. That's the only one I really know.
it's the only one and I never heard of Red Roger, so it sounds like a candy, and I want it. So
Oh,
I mean,
they're
I
the
assume
guys
this.
that did the original Max Paynes and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought Rockstar did Max Payne.
This is the company that did them before Rockstar like
Took
bought
it
the
over.
rights, I guess, to it or whatever.
Didn't it? Didn't how many games did Rockstar make then?
They
For
fully made the third one, I think.
so they just made one and just dipped.
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, I don't think it's gonna change anything. I'm sure they're gonna just keep making like you know
Yeah,
Tomb Raider games and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. I mean, the studio is just going to keep doing what it does, and these guys don't seem so. Like for anybody who doesn't know, Embracer used to be known as THQ Nordic, which everybody knows. They made Darksiders, literally every movie tie-in game from PS1 to
Right.
PS3 almost. You know, like they make good games. They make a lot of
I
shovelware, but they make a lot of good games too, like
I just want
Darksiders and stuff.
another Legacy of Kain. I love Blood Omen was it's like my favorite GameCube game other than like Smash.
That's what everybody thinks is going to happen now is they're going to do a remaster of that because these guys love doing remasters of their old games, like
Oh
the
no, it's really easy.
SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom and stuff like
I
that.
want a reboot. I don't want a remaster.
Oh yeah, yeah, like fully redo it.
Right, like give me a new world. Give me a new vampire. Compete with Blood Masquerade or whatever. Vampire Masquerade is that what it's called?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, compete with that. I don't know. Do something with it. Stop being lazy. It's a great. I mean, I unless it didn't sell well, is that why? I imagine that's why they stopped.
Probably.
Like Darksiders, I don't think the Darksiders ever really do well.
The like first one is like everybody loves the first one, and then they just got like progressively worse, I guess.
Like I know they put Darksiders 3 on the Switch, and apparently in 2018 in the fourth quarter, Darksiders 3 officially profitable.
Yeah, good for them.
And what? Well, depends what. It's like it's like it took this much money to make it, so it made $1 more. All right, $1 profit. Nice.
Yeah, they made
The company's
Biomutant. That was like their last big game, I guess. Oh,
Biomutant.
and they have that new
Oh,
SpongeBob game coming out.
there's a new SpongeBob game coming out. Oh yeah,
Yeah, the
right. That
Cosmic
like
Shake.
yeah. No, there was no gameplay, right? It was all
Yeah, it was all
CGI. It was
just
just
it
ridiculous.
was the CGI of the performance from like the Super Bowl that they did.
Oh yeah. All right, it was kind of funny, but it wasn't. But I still want like
Gameplay. Yeah.
gameplay footage, and I also want friends again. Oh, well, I was hoping it'd be a little better, but anyway. All right, so I want to talk about this. Splatoon 3 apparently like they announced that every basic weapon, and like basically like, the base form of every weapon from 1 and 2 is going to be back in 3. Which I think is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
E- every weapon. So that means they're going to have even more weapons.
When I first saw this like screenshot at the top, I was like in the top right there, I was like, that's a real gun. He's just got a sidearm. I didn't realize it was like the duck hunt gun.
Oh, oh man. No, yeah, it's definitely not the duck. Well, I mean, on the trailer, yeah, but on the
Yeah.
it'd be cool if it was like, well, I was gonna, they have a nice nod to it. It makes sense. It is Nintendo.
Yeah.
They make like a retro, like like an actual usable weapon. Confirmed, like all basic weapons, like they're making it a big deal. Like it's confirmed. So Nintendo of America, all the basic weapons from previous games will be returning for Splatoon 3, which You know, it almost makes me happy that
Cool.
kind of skipped Splatoon 2. So now
Yeah.
I'll have more to be surprised about with Splatoon 3. Like, am
Okay.
I a kid or a squid or am I a chum? That's a third faction, right? Where you're chum.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I want to be chum. Let's make it happen. I've not been terrible teaching fans with tidbits. The ink vac allowing players to steal incoming. Let's see. Last week, Nintendo reveal we saw Nintendo reveal new weapon coming to the game in the ink vac, allowing players to steal incoming ink. We didn't talk about this, did we? I don't even remember this
I
being
don't even
announced.
see
Actually,
that. Yeah.
yeah, I don't remember this being announced.
That's kind of cool.
But like, steal like you can. Oh god,
You like pick up
I
the
saw the test
paint
of
that
like
people shoot.
if you guys can see and hear what I see and hear. I
I
really
didn't hear
don't know.
anything.
That's what. No, no, I played it for like a millisecond, and I was
Oh.
just. And the second I knew it was audio, I was like, nah. But I kind of want to show it, so I'm gonna try my best to do it. If I can just get this right, extending my time, and here we go. I'm gonna share this one. Oh, share system audio. Okay, cool. So there's literally an option for doing it. So now if I hit share again, it should just work. Share. Okay. Well, it's not working. Never mind. It's literally like just canceling out. So that's cool. I'll just try and physically describe it because it doesn't. It's an audio podcast anyway. Oh, it's like a vacuum. Okay. It's literally like just a vacuum. You like absorb paint and then you basically send it back at them as like a charged shot.
Oh, nice.
It looks like you can absorb it from the ground as well, which would be kind of OP. Also, are you been hearing about all the hate Overwatch 2's been getting?
No.
It's just like everyone's just like, what? Why did we wait all these years for this? This is like you put less people in the game. The maps don't feel changed at all, and the people and the characters don't feel changed. There's only like 3 that's been like actually like remade. And there's like what?
Yeah, I feel like I didn't hear anything about the beta other than that it was the same exact game, just there was one less person on the teams.
Well, I mean, everyone's saying like the game was built for 6v6, so having one
Right.
less person could well, because apparently they're not their options, but they basically decided we're gonna just buff the crap out of tanks to make them since they're the only tank on the team rather than splitting it between 2.
Right.
So the tanks are like way more powerful, but it doesn't feel right.
Huh.
I just want to be Doomfist and just punch people off the map.
Yeah.
You know, he's a tank now, apparently. Well, I don't know. No, I'm sorry. I'm a Wrecking Ball main. I'm just going to be a hamster. And apparently, everyone hates Wrecking Ball players because they just don't know what they're doing, which I think is hilarious. You know, it's just like, yeah. I'm just swinging everybody.
I'll go back to Diva. She was my favorite.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. Who's your favorite? I can see that. I'd play Bastion or Wrecking Ball.
It was like Diva, Torbjorn, and
Torbjorn.
Reinhardt
was
was pretty fun. Who's the what's his name too? The guy with the grappling hook. He was always fun.
Roadhog.
Roadhog, Widowmaker, and Tracer were like really good.
Yeah, I liked the Tracer memes with the big butt, and then they had to give her the
Oh
butt
yeah.
nerf.
Then they nerfed her butt. Unreal.
I want to deem all like all female cosmetic body parts being like smaller after the fact. Hinata nerf. I want that to be like
Yeah.
the internet slang. A Hinata nerf because
We're
she
coining
got
that.
nerfed
That's
way
ours.
too hard. That is ours. You can't take it away from us. So yeah, I don't know. I just I'm excited for Splatoon 3. Oh, you know what? I didn't have this article up. I want to talk to you about it. I was reading that there's this like well-known uh Zelda insider, and he says that we're supposed to get Wind Waker in October, and Nintendo has a like they want one Zelda game out every year.
Oh yeah, I saw that. He first said it was going to be a dual pack of
No
Twilight
way.
Princess and Wind
No,
Waker.
no way.
That's when I knew it was never happening because we will
That's
never get a double pack of those two games.
right.
We will get those two games
understandably so.
separately for
Right.
$60 each. We will
Right.
never get a double pack of them though.
Right. That'd be crazy if it was a double pack. That'd be like the value would be
it'd be
unbelievable.
absolutely ridiculous.
I just hope they have like, I mean, assuming it's true, which I mean, it kind of makes sense only because we kind of actually talked about it last episode. They don't have an October release as far as we're aware.
Right. But then you made like the good point that like Splatoon comes out in September.
Yeah,
So play
but
that for 2 months or whatever, and then Pokemon in November, and
right,
then Breath of the
that's true.
Wild whenever.
And yeah, whenever. But I mean, well, do we get a Zelda game last year? No, right?
Uh
Oh wait, no, we got a Skyward Sword.
oh yeah. Yeah.
But then what was the year before that?
Hyrule Warriors.
Huh. So, I mean, so then it's kind of true that every year we have a Zelda game.
Yeah.
So then,
how long has the Switch been out?
like
5 years?
4 or 5 years, yeah.
Yeah, because
Breath of the
Breath of
Wild
the
would be the
Wild was
first
the
one.
year one. Link's Awakening was year two.
I thought it was year three. I thought year two was the Triforce Heroes. Oh, was Triforce Heroes the last one? Like, or was
Triforce
that?
Heroes.
Yeah, on 3DS.
Oh, that's
Well,
right.
I mean, the 3DS lived for like the first 2 years of the Switch.
Right. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's right.
Right.
And then yeah, Link's Awakening, and then Hyrule Warriors, the Age of Calamity. No, we got Definitive Edition before that,
Yeah.
and then Age of Calamity.
But did they count that? If they counted that, it's kind of a dick move.
Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna count Skyward Sword, they'll count that. Or
Yeah, Skyward
if they're gonna count Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, they'll count that. I should say.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think they should count it. I mean, God, just give me a. I want two things. One, I want like a collector's edition for Wind Waker again, and
Yeah.
two, I want the first four figure of Ganondorf from Wind Waker knocked down in price from 1,500 to like a solid 100.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
That's how much it probably was when it first came out. But that's
Yeah, I mean, only 900 were
scalping
made, so like,
price.
yeah, that's just like I can't justify it. But it's like as big as my knee, man. I want so bad.
Yeah.
I want so bad. It's not fair. So I mean, well, like on 1 to 10, how well, what would you scale getting a Zelda game? And if you think it's gonna be like Wind Waker,
I'd say it's like a 6 that will get one of them this year. Or it'll just be something completely different. We'll get like Oracle of Seasons remastered.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
You can't tell with Nintendo. That's the problem.
True. And they're not gonna remaster a DS game because I don't think have they.
I would love for them to do Phantom Hourglass.
I mean, you could technically do it because you use the motion controls instead of the like.
Right.
I mean,
Just
if they
rework
want
the
to go that
game
route,
that you don't need the touchscreen, which they can
Right.
do.
but I feel like they could only do that with motion controls because like the whole gimmick was like like using the stylus to like map out where the boomerang was going and stuff.
Right.
So then how? I mean, like
they could rework it. They'll figure it out.
yeah, right, exactly. Or what if we get like a Bug Snacks / Zelda crossover event where the Zelda monsters are foodified.
The snacks, nice.
Yeah, Bug Snacks is also on Switch now, and apparently it runs terribly.
Of course it does.
It's almost like we need a stronger system.
Yeah. But we won't get one. We won't get one until Nintendo's bored one day and they're like, "Hey, here you go. This is out tomorrow. Have fun."
Hey, we're releasing it 5 seconds ago.
Go trying to get one.
Yeah. Good luck. May you survive. May you prosper. September 9th is Splatoon 3. But they usually have had a Halloween release. I remember, was it last year or the year before that was Luigi's Mansion 3?
I think that was 3.
I want to say the year before.
2019, I think that game came out.
I need like a calendar.
Yeah, it was definitely 2019 because it was pre-pandemic.
I need to know what like by the month.
2019, October 31st, 2019, it came out.
So I wonder. Oh, and then I can't remember the last two Halloweens. Then wow, this is
No,
terrible.
last year was, I don't know. I'd have to look at the wall and see see what came out last year.
Well, hmm.
I
Actually,
really
wait,
don't.
hold on. Did they specifically say in November for Pokemon? Because
Yeah.
I'm looking at their website and
Or
it
no,
says
they didn't confirm it. Actually, you're right.
okay,
The
yeah, because it
November's like the given.
was right. It says release date to be determined, and it says winter for Scarlet and Violet.
What was there? Oh, it was Mario Party. Was their October release last
Ah,
year?
yeah, yeah. Oh, Bayonetta 3 easily could be the October release then.
Oh, that's true. I totally keep forgetting about that game
Like they
when it's coming
easily could
out.
be the release because it's like dark and edgy and XD.
And Pikmin was the year before that for their
Oh man,
October
what a
release.
Halloween
So
release!
it's like October's like the month to release the remaster, it looks like, right? With like the Mario Party Superstars, that's just like all remasters.
Mm.
Pikmin 3 remastered. Luigi's Mansion's just spooky, so I get the year before that. Or no, that wouldn't have been. Oh yeah, yeah. Never mind. We're in 2022. Xenoblade was the year before that too. Yeah, so it's totally like a remaster month.
Yeah, so because I'm looking here, June we have Mario Strikers and Fire Emblem. July we have Xenoblade 3.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You forgot May. We have Mario and Rabbids too.
That's not on their release schedule. Like I'm looking on
Oh,
Nintendo's
right.
official release
Oh,
schedule.
okay.
July they Xenoblade 3, September, so they don't
Nothing
have
in
anything for
August,
August yet.
but we'll have a direct in June around
Right,
like E3 week. What would have been,
right. And
and they'll
we
probably announce something.
do you think it's going to be when they announce like the actual release date for Pokemans, or do you think there's kind of Nintendo
No,
Pokemon
they'll have
Direct?
a Pokemon Direct for that. That
Hey, you
they'll
guys want a
announce
stronger
like
Switch? Yeah. You guys want a better Pokemon game on a stronger Switch? Yeah. So here's another Game and Watch. No. Why? Come on. That's how I picture it anyway.
Oh yeah, that's all they do is disappoint everybody.
That's all I do. I mean, it's like they give so much, but then also just hurt in the worst ways.
Yeah.
Just in the worst ways. Let's see here. Ba 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 ba. Oh, here's the best article of the probably the year actually. Some new Horizons player is making a Shrek themed island,
God bless them.
dubbing it their island Shrekland. Is not willing to show off locations on the island. They have completed the terraforming process, as shown by the overhead view of their island. The land has been edited so that its entire center is covered by a body of water mixed up with Shrek's face. Oh my God! Do you have the?
It's so good. Yeah.
That's so, what a hero. How so? I never actually played. I never played Animal Crossing. You have. How long do you think this took? Like to make the landscape?
Oh, these people spend hours on this game.
Yeah, but could you estimate like how long does it take? Do you just dig to make a water source?
Yeah, and then you have to like keep checking the map to see what you're doing. It probably took like a couple of hours at least if they're like fast enough.
And is that just for the water? And what's like the nose and the eyes and stuff? Is that just dirt?
That's you can build like there's like 3 levels of hills you can build, so
Okay.
that it might be stuff like that.
Okay. Okay. So I mean, so at least like a day, kind of like a day's work of just terraforming
Oh
this
yeah,
island.
just making that. Yeah. Not even starting like the decorating and stuff like that.
Right. I think it'd be cooler if he did Donkey's face, but I understand.
Yeah.
But you can't. Can you like edit any of the villagers? Could they just could? Are any of them donkeys? I assume not.
Yeah, there's definitely like a donkey villager.
And he has to be holding a waffle all the
You
time.
get the donkey, you get the cat, you get Pinocchio somehow.
Somehow.
Oh, you got a mouse for the 3 blind mice. You could get a wolf for the big bad wolf. That's pretty much it, though, right? That was like all the animals from Shrek.
And the piggies.
Oh, the pigs, right? There is a pig. There's Gingy, but he's a cookie. Pinocchio. That's pretty much it.
Well, either way, I hope the best for this man. I hope this person gets everything they
Right.
wish for and more. Oh, this is okay. Okay, this is really funny. I hope you had time to read this article. So apparently people are modding the grandpa bed in like the intro from the intro of Stardew Valley, where like he's like dead and he has like a letter in his hand. So he's like everyone's just like editing the scene. So like I was trying to
He's
share
the
it.
bed.
Yeah, he's like he's
It's just on the floor.
My favorite ones, at least from the picture we're seeing, is the one that he's like he's sleeping in like a ping pong table.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know why, but they this is the kind of mods that everyone needs in life, where it's just like, and I like why do they want someone make like one where the guy's bed's just broken, like, he's just, like
Yeah, that's like the slightly worse bed.
slightly. When my turns grandpa into the bed itself, and he's just like this monstrosity. Oh my god. I don't know about you, but I like to laugh. Laugh, damn it!
This stuff's just great.
Oh yeah. Okay. No, okay. We gotta talk about this. This is actually really big news. There's a Marvel Avengers leaker, who's teasing that there's a co-op version of the MODOK boss fight coming out. And in my actually, it's not even in my head. I think I know what happened. They're at the studio, right? And they're like, okay, someone is leaking our information. Who is it? And he just like scans the room, and there's just one person who's just working there. It's just like, who could it be? Who could it be? This is like, because there's obviously only one person who's working on this game. So that like,
I didn't
what,
even
like
know the MODOK fight didn't have like co-op. I thought the whole game could be played in like multiplayer.
I think about it. I don't think it can. I don't think I know there's like a multiplayer, like a co-op multiplayer for like raid battles and stuff like that, or like I don't know, some their own online gimmick bullcrap. But
Right.
while through that, this may not game change iconic villain like Ultron Thanos, it's still exciting. Who is this exciting? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like
The 10 people still playing the game, I guess.
hold on a second. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up a Steam chart of how many people are playing this game,
Didn't I get
because
it last time? Isn't there like 2,000 people or something like that?
did you? I don't think
Yeah.
so. Marvel's Avengers. There is 200 people. 200 people. Just to clarify,
That's
there's
so
almost
bad.
150 people, give or take, on an average day playing the first Lego Marvel's Avengers.
Nice.
That's sad.
Nice.
That's nice. You know, like, good for them. They're doing it. Okay, so their entire player base has to be on console. Literally the entire player base. 'Cause
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely probably more of a console game, but even on PlayStation, though, in the last 30 days, there's only been 467 people that have played it.
So then, I mean, could it all be on Xbox? Like, there's not enough people to justify running that game. Like, there's just not. I don't know what they think that like. Well, I mean, I guess Square Enix is funding it, but even so, putting the manpower in is just gonna waste money.
Right.
Well, either way, it's a dead game. I don't know why anyone would even want to leak it. Who cares? I mean, leave was
Right. Who are
probably
you leaking this for?
like. Also, it's just like I'm on Game Rant. It's just like some secret fanboy website. Well, there's no. Wait, where was it? Um, while many fans are disappointed that a new Marvel's Avengers roadmap has not been revealed, leaks like this are a good sign that new content is coming. Who are these many fans?
Yeah, I don't. Everybody's just sitting like watching the announcements for this game, I guess, and waiting for a reason to come back.
I guess you're gonna have to add way more. They're gonna have to add like 3 times the content they already have.
Yeah.
Uh, that's just ridiculous. It's just not worth it. I don't know. I like move on. Make Marvel's Avengers 2. Really though, I'm sure. Hopefully they can learn from their mistakes. Hopefully, or they'd be too understandably too afraid to like do it again.
Right.
Because like who to invest in this? Like another Marvel Avengers 2.
Nobody. That was the
You
problem
know,
with the first one. They spent all their money just getting the rights for the game.
I'm sure the whole player base is actually on Stadia.
Oh, definitely.
Because
Definitely.
that's still a thing somehow. Mm. Excuse me. So this article kind of confused me. It says Nintendo Switch Sports local multiplayer limited to docs mode, which I don't think we tried it, but I guess I never seen a game like it where they have co-op normally, but if you put it in uh uh like if you put it in not handhold mode, tabletop
Tabletop.
mode, yeah, you can't play co-op.
You
Like
cannot
apparently,
change to tabletop mode now. Please insert. Huh. Does it depend on which sport you're playing, or is it just all of them?
it appears to be all of them, which would be kind of weird. Granted, I don't think you should be playing this kind of motion sensor game like this on tabletop, but I mean the
Right.
option should still be there.
I don't know.
Also, I love that when we play it, literally after an hour, it's like, hey, maybe you should take a break. It's been an hour. It's like, thanks, game. Thanks for telling me
Yeah.
not to play your game.
Nintendo's the only company that doesn't want you to play their games for too long.
Just enjoy it in little bursts. It's like you gave me a Zelda game. What am I supposed to do? Just beat one temple and call it?
And
Like
that's it. Yeah.
I got heart containers to find. I don't have time for your tomfoolery, Nintendo. Great game though. So we're gonna do a review on it, but it is, I love it. It's just a good. Soccer's really good. Soccer's really good. It's way more.
Oh,
It's
it's
way better than
so
I
much
thought.
fun.
Yeah, it's way better than I thought.
My arm is still killing me from tennis on Friday
Oh really?
or badminton.
The only real way to play, and I have something in my eye, so that's fun. Okay, moving on. Okay, so did you watch the live stream event for Halo?
I didn't even know they were doing one.
Yeah, they did it on Twitch. I think like a week ago. I'm actually not sure it was a week ago, but they're like disappointed in their own roadmap.
For season 2? The one
Yeah,
they just released? Why?
because they're like because they want to release more stuff, but they're so focused on like bug fixing and like getting campaign to work properly that they can't.
Listen, just fix the game. Work on that
Well,
first. Once that's done, then you add in all the sugar and spice and
I mean,
everything nice.
I mean, at least they're honest.
Right. And
Because they're like, yeah, we're making because people ask me like, why is the second season 6 months? And they're like, yeah, because we need to extend it to give ourselves more time for bug fixing. It's like, I mean, at least they're truthful about it.
right.
I'll give them that. It just sucks. Like, what happened? Like, why? What I don't understand is, why didn't we put way more people on this project? Like, why didn't 343 request more people? Why didn't Microsoft give them more people? Like, this would be a launch title. This would have arguably won the first year for Series X if they just had this as a launch title.
Right. And everything was like flushed out and worked
Right.
properly. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. It said yeah. They it was suggested that Halo Infinite team is just as disappointed with the slow rollout of new content as players, but must address more pressing issues with the game before it can release more regular seasons. One thing to make really clear: none of us inside of 343 look at the roadmap and are happy with it. Like that's a literal quote.
I mean, I don't know. Fix campaign, add Forge eventually. and just add what you can throughout the season. Who cares if it's 6 months long? Honestly,
It's just, the reason we're doing is exactly what we talked about before. We have prioritized going after quality of life issues that are impacting the game, like right now. Like today, when you fire up the game, that's our number one priority. I don't really have issues with multiplayer though. I
no,
mean,
I feel like
other than Team Big Battle, that was just broken for like
right.
a year.
Yeah, I don't know. The game's like fine. I feel like multiplayer wise, it's like
Right.
it was like those core mechanics though that Halo's known for, like co-op campaign and forge mode and stuff. Like that should have been here by now.
Like they're trying to just like find some weird rhythm to make it work, which I understand, but shouldn't you have had that like going for you before? Like you're a development
Right.
studio,
This
don't
isn't
you?
something new either. Like, come on.
Right, right. It's like what is like, and the weird part is Halo isn't like that. Like there's no part of it like, oh wow, how did they program that in? You know, it's
Right.
like, is it really that like it's probably the most simple first person shooter. I would argue it's more simple than Call of Duty at this point. Yeah, it
Honestly,
has slides and stuff, but
I think the biggest mistake was making the campaign an open world thing. That was just stupid. Uh, there's no I'm so sick of games being open world. Why can we not just have a linear game that I can sit and beat, even if the game has like Alien Isolation, for example, right? That game
mm,
has 23 chapters. 22 of the chapters probably don't even matter. You could beat the, play one
really?
chapter and know the whole story of the game. But they made it so long that, like, it doesn't even, it doesn't take anything away that, you know, you'd be like, oh, that game was only like 6 hours long. What was the point of this being a $60 game?
You know, I'm glad you said that because while I don't mind Halo being open world, as I really think about it, it's way better off as single. I mean, as a can't just like a a mission based
Right,
campaign system. It just is. I get
right.
they want to try something new, like but like remember well I think it was Halo. No, it was Halo 3. When like the mission where you're trying to stop the activation of the ring and like there's this giant like battle going on outside. You have to fight two scarabs and
Yeah,
like you're not gonna like it was just really intense. Like it just worked on a mission to mission basis and it made the skulls better to acquire because like I don't know, it just makes more sense for linear missions, not an open world game.
right. Yeah,
So
I'm
yeah,
not. Yeah, I don't want to knock them for trying something new, but when it literally hinders, Halo is a co-op campaign game, and that's why people love it. You know,
right. It's like imagine if
and
they made Call of Duty open world. You know how
right,
stupid that'd be?
right. That's just dumb. Why? Like, why
Right.
would you do that? Just mission to mission. I
Right.
want to play with my friends. I still haven't played the campaign because I'm waiting for co-op. Like,
Yeah, like I can't imagine Witcher being like a camp. Well, yeah, like unless they fundamentally change like the combat a mission based game.
right, right.
But while I don't like the game personally, it makes sense for it to be open world. Some games are just meant to be open world. Some
Right,
aren't. Halo was not.
right,
It was they're probably like, wow, we did so poorly with the Halo 5 campaign. Maybe we just gotta go open world. It's like that wasn't the takeaway. It was the story and the Halo 5 campaign.
right.
The missions are fine. The stupid repeated boss battles and the
The fact
and
that what's his name, Locke was hunting Master Chief and then was just like gave him the nod and that was it. Like, oh, you're cool, whatever. Oh,
LOL
you're
DJ.
Master Chief? Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry. You can do whatever you
Oh,
want.
God. The advertising for that game, God, that should have been illegal. Like who's the good guy, who's the bad guy? They have like one interaction,
Right. Whose
and
side are you picking? I'm picking Chiefs. I don't care about Locke.
and what happened to his team? Did they ever explain that? Like
Locke's
the
team? I
no,
don't.
not Locke. No, no, not Locke. Locke actually, Locke is confirmed to be dead.
Oh, that's right. They confirmed that in
Infinite.
Infinite. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm talking about Master Chief's team
I don't. Hold on. I gotta look up who was
that
on.
had zero bearing on the story and just wanted to make online co-op more realistic, which no one cared about. No one cared about playing their own character.
Right.
It's like I don't mind being another Master Chief. At least at least in Halo 3, like I'm pretty sure second player was just Arbiter, which made sense.
Right. It was
But
perfect.
other than that, like I really don't care about having my own character. So
Oh, it
uh
had Frederick, Kelly, and Linda. They were all like
huh.
people from Reach or whatever.
Didn't
Or
everyone in Reach die? No.
ODST. That
Oh,
one.
okay. I was gonna say like what?
Yeah, because Locke's team had I don't know, I don't remember what his name is, but Nathan Fillion, the character like he played in ODST.
Mm. God, ODST was. Oh, dude, we still have to try out the flood, the firefight flood mode for Master Chief
Oh yeah,
Collection.
yeah,
That sounds awesome. Just put it, put firefight in Infinite. What's
yeah.
stopping you?
Everything else
What?
is stopping them,
Apparently.
fixing
Here's another
everything else.
quote. But again, to underline this, none of us looks at this and says, "Great, 6 month seasons are awesome." They're not. They're really not.
I think they are. I like having plenty of time to do the season. I don't want to rush for 3 months to finish a
Yeah,
battle
really though.
pass or whatever. I mean, like Halo doesn't have that problem, but like, like 6 months, especially going down the road when I have like 20 battle passes that none of them are finished,
Oh my god,
like
yeah,
then I
so
can like
annoying.
sit and finish one and then work on the backlog of battle passes.
Right.
Like that'll be
It
nice.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not really against 6 month seasons. Like, it's really not that
No,
big of a deal. Plus, they added events like the Tenari event, for example. If they sprinkled in more events, it's really not that big of a deal.
right.
Unless they're uh, the problem, although, is I'd imagine what this means is like you're only getting 2 new maps this season. Like, they're only doing new maps per season, and waiting 6 months,
Right, for
you
new
know,
maps and modes
yeah.
and stuff.
Now there's a mid-season update where it gave you more stuff.
Right,
That'd
that
be
would
different,
be
but
better, but
right, but yeah, that point that point I get where it's like 6 months is a long time to wait for a like significant content drop,
right.
especially for big team because there's only like right. Well, actually, I think it comes out tomorrow. As of today, there's only like 2 big team battle maps. Tomorrow they're adding a third one. That's when Lone
Is
Wolf
tomorrow
drops.
the new season starts?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, which is ridiculous because I posted on Instagram, which you should all follow, about my 3D printed assault rifle, and I tagged them, and I got nothing in return. You find other people that have a 3D lifelike model of the assault rifle that's light up. They're cowards.
Yeah,
They
they
don't
are.
pissing
I
me off.
also I bought this book to see how Arbiter claps some grunt cheeks, and you know what? I don't even know if I want to open it now.
I can't find the page.
Yeah, now I have to go to
Thank you.
Orange Tube and just look it up there, and
It's
I'm
gonna be
just
a
gonna
really
get
weird.
sidetracked.
No, that's my squat and surf book. I don't read it just like casually. It's only when I go to the bathroom. It's like, well, time for an investment. I keep getting crap for like looking at my phone the whole time. Like, not anymore. I'm a reading man now. I squat and surf Halo lore, which is I don't know. I like it. It's a fun time. It's a huge book though. I need like a table. I need like a drink. I need like I sit down and focus. It's like my newspaper. I'm just like,
Like Nick
I get
Cage
into this
in
like,
National Treasure, trying to
huh?
find the hidden. I'm like Nick
Oh.
Cage in National Treasure, trying to find the hidden message. Where are the
Yeah.
Arbiter cheeks? Show me.
Like, you put it up into a light and you just see like Arbiter just like on a grunt.
Just
Like,
sitting on
I
a
knew
dock,
it.
just dummy thick. There he was all along.
Well, yeah. So either way, we're going to test out season 3. Just unfortunately, it's in our catalog of games. Now we have a Vampire Masquerade, which I absolutely love. This battle royale game, loving it. It is so refreshing. It's unbelievable. I love it.
Yeah, we gotta play it.
The Fortnite, which we've been sucked into because of no build mode. Oh, okay. I gotta complain for a second. Okay, I'm gonna don't worry. I'll tag with this later. But so they're doing some new concert event, right? And they have a quest in the game where it's like get the Fortnite coin in this concert event. I'm like, okay, I'll just join it, find it, leave. I had to, and it's not like you just sit there and listen. Like it's like
Right.
interactive. Like you're walking around, you like gain these musical notes. and you get like XP from the musical notes. At the very end is when you get this coin, so that way you get like basically like 2 levels for, your battle pass or whatever. I'm just like, dude. First of all, it was all in Spanish, so I didn't understand any of it. Let's get that like I understand it's a whole new demographic, but like, what was this? How was to enjoy that? It was
Right.
just I was just like, oh my god, they're like making me do all this crap. I'm like, I just want to get at the end, like, and you have to actually do stuff to get to the end. It was not a fun time. I don't like it. That's why I give it the head goons disapproval rating of don't do it. Yeah, I wish I had like a soundboard thing for that, but
Also, they're adding lightsabers back to Fortnite. I think starting tomorrow.
lightsabers.
Yeah, for May the 4th.
Dude. Okay. Look, I
And
know
I
you're a
gotta
Star Wars
save
fan,
up to
Derek.
buy the
Derek,
Star
hold on.
Wars skins.
I know you're a Star Wars fan, and I get that. But as an adult, people who say "May the Fourth be with you," as an adult, I want to karate chop in the neck. I hate that crap. I hate people on Facebook. May the Fourth be with you. Like, I'm so original. I'm so original. Oh my god, I'm so original. Like, no, you're not. This is like maybe in high school we get away with that. May the Fourth be with you. Oh my god, everyone knows I'm a
Right.
Star Wars fan. Like, dude, just shut the f up. Just oh my god, I want to strangle these people. I'm sure you've done it in the past, and that's fine. But I'm assuming when you weren't in your 20s. But like, oh my god, I can't wait to see someone in like their 40s and just be like, "May the Fourth be with you." The
You're gonna
last
be
three
at like
Star
the
Wars didn't
gas
suck.
station getting gas, and he's gonna say it as you drive away.
I worked with people like that. I've literally worked with people who'd be like who when I worked on that day in retail, they'd be like, "Oh, may the Fourth be with you," and I just want to sock them. I would have killed for that. I like, oh man, I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Anyway, let's talk about Nintendo again. So
Yeah.
they're apparently expecting a 10% decrease in sales, Switch sales, due to supply issues, but they're apparently planning to sell more software in response.
I mean, yeah. I, I don't think they have anything to worry about.
But well, so on one hand, 10%. Excuse me. How does Gatorade give me hiccups? 10%. Like come on. 10% is actually like a kind of significant amount in terms of finances. However, or 10% decrease from the fiscal year 2021. But putting that in perspective for a second, like they have this year is insane.
Right.
So that's probably why they're like, yeah, we plan on selling a lot in software sales because people are still porting their games over to it somehow, and we still have 8 games if you're including Scarlet and Violet as separate beings. 8
Right.
Nintendo games, like pure. Well, wait, no, is Fire Emblem Warriors? That's not Nintendo property, right? That's just a second party.
Which
Like they
one?
make games for Fire Emblem. Like they make games for Nintendo, but they're not owned by Nintendo, right?
This one's technically considered that because it's not made by uh whoever regularly makes Fire Emblem. Like the Dynasty Warrior ones are like a third party outsourced thing, I think. So,
Okay. Well, I mean, either way, I mean, it still counts as software sales. But they
right.
Mario Strikers, Xenoblade, which I'm not sure it also constitutes as second party. Splatoon 3, Scarlet and Violet, and Bayonetta. So they're gonna make a killing in games already.
Right.
Probably more than Xbox and PlayStation in terms of like first party or
Right.
direct sales. Also, can I ask why like your camera makes you look like a giant tomato?
Tomato?
You're so red. Like your whole I think your lighting
Oh.
is just like. Do you see that? Like
No,
you
that's not
look.
on my screen.
Oh really? Oh okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe in the post edit. You look. In fact, I kind of want to get a picture because you look. I'm just like, what? Like, are you? I'm gonna take a picture.
Oh, you know why? It's because that's why.
Oh, see, okay,
It's
that's
because
good
the
now.
Nintendo like this
Oh, okay,
screenshot is all red. That's
okay,
why.
okay.
Yeah,
Like I'm like, dude.
yeah. Yeah, they said too, like I guess there's problems still with the semiconductor shortage and whatever. But yeah, like they did They don't need to sell that many systems this year because their games have just been out of this world this year. And then straight into next year is Breath of the Wild 2. So, like, what are you
Right.
worrying about? Or I should say, there is nothing to worry about.
You know what they could do? Hear me out. They stop selling the OLEDs and they make a Switch Pro and they sell that to make up
No, no, no. They
the
stopped selling the original Switch.
fair. That's fair.
Only
Yeah.
make the OLED 300
Right. No, you're right.
and
That's right.
then make a Pro.
Yeah.
The
And
Switch
then
Lite can stay. As dumb
if
as it is, it's good for like kids or whatever to play whatever they
right.
want to play on there, and
Yeah,
it has a
like
place. The normal Switch is literally useless at this point.
yeah, that's totally fair. Like the Switch Lite, I would have like as a kid. I mean, my parents probably would have bought me the Switch Lite instead because it's cheaper. And it's like I would have been fine with playing on that for like Pokemon. I'd be like, okay,
Yeah, yeah,
playing my. Although again, I've tried playing Fortnite portably. It's rough. There is sure
right.
it's so. I'm really curious how like Monster Hunter and stuff plays on Switch Lite. Actually, our friend has it. He said, I mean, like I don't know, it has its frame problems. I just don't know. I really don't know how games are played on that. It's kind of
Yeah.
it's just. Hey, was WarioWare was last year, right?
Yes.
Okay. Was that wasn't the Halloween release?
It was actually. It
Oh,
was
okay.
October last year.
Okay. Hooray! I was right. Um. Okay, here, we're going back to more Nintendo news. Apparently, a lot of people are yet again breaking their TVs from throwing their Switch remote.
That's their fault. All right. This game every 20 seconds is like, hey, you got your wrist strap on? Did you lock your wrist strap? Hey, take a break, put your wrist strap on. Hey, don't throw your controller.
We will effing find you
Right.
if you don't have your wrist strap on.
Yeah, I don't.
It really does though. It does not stop.
It gives you enough warning to put your wrist strap on. So if you're gonna let the controller slip out of your hand and not have it on, guess what? That's your big dumb.
Also, you only need it for the right one because the left is just moving. There's no
Right, you're not
left
throwing the left one for any game other than like soccer,
Oh,
I guess.
well, no, actually, that's there's I think there's one game.
Oh, there's the Chumbara if you do
yeah,
the
it's
dual
like
wield.
okay. Now I'm thinking I forget what game it is, but it's like which hand do you prefer? So you're still using.
Oh, I think
one.
any of them ask which hand you prefer, but that's if you're just righty or lefty. So you still only
Right.
use one of the Joy Cons.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. So yeah, that's yeah. I mean, they really do. They drive it home. They're like, wear
Right.
your Joy Cons. Wear
Yeah.
it. Be glued to it.
Because guess what? If you try to blame us, no, it's not happening. You're gonna go buy a new TV.
It's still really depressing though.
Oh,
Although, but to be fair, like I never really understood how how people on the Wii did it because the strap was connected to the controller, right? Like, didn't it come with like on the
it came when you bought a brand new Wiimote, it was already on there.
yeah
Unless
it
you
was just
bought like
on
a
there.
used one or whatever, but like they all
Well,
had it attached.
right. With the Joy Cons though, you have to slide it
Like
on.
put it on, yeah.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, I've lost 3 of the 4 I've acquired in my lifetime. So I'm just saying, I'm really hoping I'm not going to be a statistic. I really wish I could find. I know I have it somewhere actually. The other half of my Skyward Sword Joy-Con. The what's it called?
Oh, the strap. The other
The
strap.
So I think I have it for the right one, which all that matters for me. But those things are just weird.
The first comment on this article is it's tradition after all.
Okay. Well, I'm done looking through for that.
Are they just basing it off of this one clip of this kid?
A Twitch streamer named 63 Man went viral over the weekend after he casually tossed a Joy-Con at the monitor after playing tennis while playing tennis.
Yeah.
Yikes.
He just that's just dumb.
Although, if you're watching the video, I really don't understand how it slipped out of his hand. Just by the way,
He literally just like let it go. Like
he just like put like that's
and now he's losing the tennis match. That's that's the
even
worst
worse.
part.
Can't get those emojis, which is like, dude, I've got so many games that now I want those emojis to BM people. That's not fair. I
Yeah.
want like God. They like have a free battle pass basically. That's random, which is
Yeah,
cool if you ask
they
me.
did cool with the rewards and stuff like that.
Where's that for every other game? Like, where did this come from? You know, like
Right?
where's my rewards
It
for
was like a
Smash?
small advance in the online multiplayer, and then they'll forget about it for the next multiplayer game like Splatoon.
No, I bet like the head of Nintendo, like you put what in your game? Incentives for
You can't
online?
give these people anything. They're carnivores. We'll never hear the end about it now.
Oh my god, no, the PR nightmare. And everyone's just like, we love Nintendo's what they're doing with multiplayer games. It's a nightmare. Everyone,
It's awful. They like us.
this is the worst thing to ever happen to us ever. Seriously, they're just all right. So here's some Twitch news. Apparently, Twitch is trying to change their like revenue split. First off, they're trying to cut the revenue of partner streamers from subscriptions from 70% to 50%.
Okay.
That's first, okay. But they're adding a new tier system so the streamers can make more money with higher tiers.
Okay.
Okay, now here's what makes this really stupid. Twitch is owned by Amazon, which is a multi-billion-dollar company.
Right.
What? Like, what's the problem here? What are you Twitch? Are you not profitable? Is that it? I find that hard to believe. Like, if they're just trying to make more money, that is beyond greedy. Yes, I know they're
Yeah.
business, so they have to make as much money as possible. But
Yeah, that's Bezos just being greedy as
no, wait,
anything.
I don't think I thought Bezos left, didn't he?
I think he still owns it. He just like
No, I think he's part of the
doesn't do
board, but he doesn't
anything.
like. Yeah, he doesn't. He's not like.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still gonna call it Bezo bucks and stuff like that
Right,
for Twitch
right.
Prime. Yeah. Oh, and also they want to add more. They want to. Oh, I'm sorry. They want to increase incentives for more advertising through revenue sharing arrangement. So like they're trying to give streamers
This
more
is
money
stupid.
from like advertising, which then would help Twitch. Twitch, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think I said that wrong, but but they're also lowering subscriptions. Okay, but no, this isn't finalized. But here's basically the rundown. Incentives for more ads, 70% to 50% for new tiers. No more exclusivity. Changes would be implemented this summer. So I imagine by no more exclusivity, they would not. They're going to be. I don't. What I know that says like no more exclusivity, but what I imagine that means is they're not going to be buying streamers to just like anymore.
Right.
They're not going
Only
to like.
stream there.
Yeah. Well, no, not that. But it's like when you go to affiliate for Twitch, it's like, oh, you can't stream on. Oh wait, yeah, you can't stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. But
Right.
I guess it is what you said, where it's like you can stream on another platform, but I imagine they're still going to have it where you can't have it at the same time.
Right. Well, like these big guys, they sign contracts that says you can only
Right.
stream on Twitch. That's
Right.
it. If you stream on YouTube or anything else, you're done.
Well, that makes sense. I understand that. But if you're not giving me enough incentive, like enough money,
Right. If you're taking that much money from my subs and stuff, that's already, nothing. Because what's 50% of what? $5, $2.50.
yeah, 250. So make 250. Right. So that's
I mean, I guess it's more of like the donations and stuff, right? That they make their money on. But like,
yeah. Well,
these guys who have like 3 million subs, 250 at 3 million is a number that I can't do in my head, but that's a lot of money compared to the 5 million subs times whatever 70% of $5 is times the 5 million, whatever that number comes to too, you know. It's a lot of money
Whenever
that
we
they
whenever
lost.
we talk about like the amount of subs for Twitch, I always think of literally a sandwich. Like 5 million subs, like man, that's
5
a lot of
million foot longs. Yeah.
yeah. But like for small people who just become like partners or affiliates that like get a subscribe button, having them get less is terrible. Like I mean, this affects everyone, right? But it affects the
Right.
smaller streamers way worse than the top cut.
Right.
Because top cut
It's
get
just
they
making it worse to even try and start to be like a Twitch streamer or anything like that.
right. Uh, yeah. Max quote gassy Mexican Gonzalez said, "Twitch is insane if they think this will go over well. Like, actually, will shake the platform in the worst way possible." And this is for discussion. So, I mean, for all we know, like this won't go through. But obviously, something's going on. They want to make more money. They're like, let's just pay them less. Yes,
Yeah.
genius.
Genius. Whoa.
Yes. Let's have the streamer like because they don't give a crap. I almost said it. They almost give a crap about small streamers. They care about like the big like 100, whoever
Right.
they are, because they get insane amount of revenue and whatnot. Although I wonder if like Twitch has to negotiate like advertisements for them. I mean, like like people who get like endorsements and stuff like that. Like, do they have to go through Twitch first, or can they just do it by
No, they just do
themselves?
it themselves. Yeah.
Okay. See that? I like. Why can't we just? Why do all streaming services have to suck? YouTube sucks because they don't prioritize gaming or streaming at all.
Yeah.
Uh, and they're still trying to do YouTube Shorts, which is like no one gives a crap about. Twitch is stupid greedy, although they give the most insane benefits in terms of like, Amazon Prime, but it's near impossible to get anywhere with that.
Right.
Mixer literally died. It's just I don't know, it's just depressing, man.
Yeah. I was like, PewDiePie tried to make his own streaming platform, but like it just
Oh,
didn't
yeah, what happened with
take
that?
off. It just
Oh,
didn't take off. So I don't think
did he quit?
anybody like big went to it other than him. So
Is he still doing it?
I don't know. I think he just went back to like YouTube streaming and stuff like that.
I always forget that he exists, but he's also just not someone I really care enough about to watch. I'm not saying he's bad. It's just not my cup of tea.
Right.
Now, what's his name? Oh my god. Come on. He just badmouths everyone. He says like get the ass banned. Uh, come on. What? I've shown you raid compilations of him.
The bald guy?
No, he's not bald. No. He's like African American.
Oh, God. What is his name? It was like his joke. He was like,
Like,
mods, clean up the chat or
yeah.
whatever.
Mods clear the chat. Man, what is his name? This is
I
gonna
can't
kill
think of
me.
it.
Um. Oh my god. I'm not gonna stress out anymore. I'll have to look it up later. So either way, I like him because he just rages. It's just funny. I mean, like it kind of.
LTG?
Yeah. Low tier God. There we go. Low tier God. Thank you. Man, that was gonna kill me. I was not gonna be able to sleep tonight. I like his work. I know. That's I can't think of. Oh, Donkey. Donkey's great.
Donkey's great. Meat
Goons
Canyon.
Games and Gear. I heard they're great.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, check it out. Okay. This is the last article, but I thought it's pretty important, and I really want to ask you what you thought on this. Sony is requiring some devs to provide free trials to PlayStation Plus subscribers. I don't know how to feel about this.
You know what I say?
What?
Good.
Really?
It'll stop a lot of just trash from being sold. If I had a 2-hour demo for Cyberpunk, yeah.
Yeah, but
Because you know what this is, right? Here's what this is. This is Steam, you could play a game for 2 hours and refund it. PlayStation and Xbox, you can't do that. And realistically, you'll probably never be able to do that because I'm sure it's too much of a pain for them to do it.
Don't forget about
this
Nintendo.
is like their
they
solution
have
to
great
that.
refund policies. It's like you can't refund this even if someone hacked your account.
Yeah.
Nintendo
Both of them. They oh, you bought something? Yeah, it's yours. That's it. We don't care.
But yeah, no. So what were you saying?
Yeah, this is their like way of doing it. Is like bring back game demos and trials, and let people try the game before they buy it. So if they get burnt on it, it's not that they played the demo, they can get a feel for it, and then decide if they want to buy it or not.
Well, it's saying that it's going to require developers who wholesale cost is over $34. So I don't think it's going to affect indie devs that much.
No,
I
and
mean,
it shouldn't.
there's very rarely I've seen games released at $40 or 50 for that
No,
matter. But
no.
it's like I don't know. On one hand, I like the idea of always having a trial. On the other hand, I don't like that Sony's like strong arming companies. But I mean, I'd imagine it's for the better to always have a demo to try something.
Right. It should be.
For 2 hour, yeah, a two
Because
hours.
guess
I
what?
mean,
Game reviewers, they suck. They lie. Those reviews are paid, right? You
right.
know, people giving Cyberpunk a 9 out of 10. Woo. The game sucked. Okay? Even now that it works, the game still sucks. All right? It's a bad game.
Yeah, but the thing is also some games you need more than 2 hours to really know if it's fun or not. Some have
Right.
incredibly
Which is
long tutorials, which is kind of a
that's the
problem.
problem too, is that these big open world games, again, you know, every game's got to be big and open world now. 2 hours is nothing. So
Like I mean, these guys are saying, well, this article is saying that like for example, Forspoken, which I totally forgot existed because I thought his trailers were terrible. Gotham Knights and the new Saints Row at no extra cost will have a 2 hour um what's it demo. Now,
good.
yeah, I mean, I guess the more I think about it, it's better. I mean,
Yeah,
granted, this
it's
only
better
applies
off.
to the $18 a month tier, which is still pretty wild.
Right.
Like eight, and is that the one you're going to be on?
No, I'm not doing any of them. They're all
You're
trash.
not gonna you're not gonna pay for.
I
You're
mean,
not gonna
I my PlayStation Plus that I have, that's good till 2026. We'll transfer to whatever,
pay. Wait, hold
and
on.
that's it.
Would you stack them?
Yeah. Oh, every Black Friday they're on sale for $40. So I grab like 2 of them, and then I'm good for 2
Damn,
more years, and I don't have to worry about
stonks.
it. Yeah. So,
That's you're a smart man.
but yeah, I mean, you know, until I see an actual catalog of what these PS1, 2, and 3 games and PSP and whatever are that are going to
Mm.
be on the big tier, I'm not. And the middle tier is completely useless. So,
Yeah, the middle tier is just like, why did you even add this?
right.
What? Why? Who hurt you? Come on, PlayStation. But other than that, anything else you want to add before we head out?
Um, I like Totino's pizza rolls. Do you think like they'd sponsor us?
Are you asking if Tostitos Pizza Rolls would sponsor us?
Yeah, because I really want
Uh,
some, but I don't want to, you know, buy them ever. And what I need that if they're gonna sponsor us, I need them to send me like a toaster oven I can have like right here, and then I
right.
always
Let me.
have them ready to
First
go.
of all, I'm pretty sure you're gonna bust a fuse if you have a toaster oven next to like in the same room as your
It's
computer.
totally worth it though, right? Because then I just have pizza rolls all the time. If the house burns down, that's fine. I just want the pizza rolls.
Why don't you just? Well, you know you can just plug in a microwave.
I guess
It's
that's
not the
fine. I
same.
just want like a sponsored one though, you
Dude,
know, right? Like
why are you
that
making me
has
hungry for pizza rolls? They're so good. Damn, man, dude, I love pizza rolls. I'm just always too lazy to put them in the oven.
Oh, dude, they're so
That's
good.
like I try microwave, and then it's like sometimes it's soft on the edges and cold. I was like,
Yeah, you need that crisp on the
yeah,
edges.
you need to scold
So
your
good.
tongue in the first bite, or else it's just not worth it.
Right, not worth it. It's
Right,
not
right.
even worth it.
But once I hit the button, which right now, that's the show, guys. Thanks for tuning in. By all means, why is this super loud? Oh, it's not.
Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. Join the Discord. Play games with us on Friday nights. We have a lot of fun.
And there's enough of you. I'll do it every day of my life.
Yeah. He's unemployed right now. He could stream with
Dude,
you guys every day.
why you just told me out? All right. Oh, great.
5-star reviews on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean,
Feed
Anchor.
me.
Yeah,
We're
he
not
needs
Podbean
money.
anymore, but we're not to clarify, we're not Podbean. We're Anchor, Spotify.
Totino's, sponsor us, please. I need mini pizza rolls.
Have a good one, guys. Thanks a lot, Derek. You screwed me. All right, have a good one, guys. You need to say.